When determining how to make choices, leaders have two opposite styles at their disposal: the autocratic leadership style and the democratic leadership style. Let's see how these styles play out in the case of Adrian and Jill. Adrian is CEO of a decentralized international company that needs to be reorganized because of the changing business model. While Jill is one of the powerful country managers who would need to implement the reorganization in her unit.
Jill, we've been speaking about this plan for long enough. It's time we reach a decision and move on.
I don't want to stall, Adrian, but there are still issues that I have big doubts about. And besides, none of the country managers can seem to agree with each other.
I understand those doubts. That's why I've taken a look at 5 key points where we should be able to agree. Now, that's my call. Can I count on you to take this forward?
Okay, this looks clear. I'll get on to it.
Do you see how Adrian successfully took personal responsibility to make the decision, cutting through disagreements and setting a clear direction? But you can easily overdo a good thing.
We've spoken about the plan long enough. It's time to take a decision and to move on.
I don't want to stall, Adrian, but there are still issues that I have big doubts about. And besides, none of the country managers can seem to agree with each other.
Jill, I'm CEO. I'm end responsible. It's my call. If there are any country managers who aren't on board, then I'm not going to ask them to stay.
Okay, Adrian, that's clear.
Taking decisions yourself can easily degenerate into dictatorial behavior and a lack of commitment by others. But note that there's an opposite approach to the autocratic leadership style.
Jill, we've had some good discussions about the plan, but I think it's time we make a decision and move forward.
I don't want to stall, Adrian, but there are still issues that I have big doubts about. And besides, none of the country managers can seem to agree with each other.
I understand those doubts. That's why I want to propose these points to bridge those differences. Can you bring the managers together and discuss this, but also have a final plan by the end of the week?
Okay, this looks promising. I'll bring the team together and see if we can hammer out a compromise we can all agree on. Okay?
Yeah.
Now Adrian isn't taking the decision himself, but he ensures that the group moves towards a decision that they can take and accept jointly. Yet this democratic leadership style can also be overdone.
Jill, we've had some good discussions about the plan, but I think it's time that we make a decision and that we move forward.
I don't want to stall, Adrian, but there are still issues that I have big doubts about. And besides, none of the country managers seem able to agree with each other.
Yeah, well then we need to get those issues on the table. Maybe we need to rethink the whole plan. I need you to form a consensus. Can you do that?
Okay, I guess that might work.
Adrian might feel he's building towards a joint decision, but in the meantime, there's no shared direction and plenty of room to avoid taking action. Do you use both of these leadership styles effectively, switching between them where necessary? And do you stay out of the looming pitfalls? That would make you an agile leader. If you want to read up on these two styles and would like to look at 9 more pairs of styles, then go to leadershipagility.com or download the Leadership Leap app for tablets. Or take a look at our book, Leadership Agility: Developing Your Repertoire of Leadership Styles.